YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. Well, I'm going into town today because I'm going to I need to go to Harbor Freight and look at some battery chargers. And I'm going to stop by a motorcycle shop because I need to check if they have a chain tensioner bolt. I think that's what it's called. Something like this. Has a little nipple on the tip. This one was bent up to 90 degrees and I had to bend it back, so I don't think it's very strong, so I need to replace it. And, the family didn't want to come with me in town. They think it's boring to go to a motorcycle shop and Harbor Freight. So, and then I have to go get some rice for my wife. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood today. Just a few clouds. They say we're supposed to get snow on the weekend up on the mountain. Never happened, never rained. As you can see, the mountain up there, there's no snow up there. And they were talking about it all week. Got my wife all pumped up. She's like, oh, it's going to rain this weekend. We're not going to do anything. And we didn't do anything yesterday, except I worked on my motorcycle. Because it was a beautiful day yesterday. There is no snow up there. And it didn't rain. So I told my wife, you gotta stop believing in the newscast because they're never right. Never. Never, ever, ever. It's not even cold out. It's 64 degrees, the sun's shining. And I'm going into town. I think they're making the road wider. Because they've been doing a lot of work over here lately. They've been clearing out, further down there, clearing out the sides and putting in pipes and stuff. But look at the guy's solar panels on that house. He's got a lot of them. And he's got a hot water thingy too, right there on the other side of that window. What the heck was that? Solar power. And I think those things are rain collectors. Those shiny things. Where are they? Those shiny things there. He's got two there. And then he's got more over there. I don't know how many. They're hidden. Looks like he got 3 or 4 of them over there. I think those are rain collectors. Slow, keep right. Got the head bob. Oh, they got a big hole in the ground. They got a big trench on the right side. They've been working on this area for quite some time now. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna stop in this motorcycle shop called Ride Now. It's right up here. See, I think they're open on Sunday. Today's Sunday. $24.99 oil change. I think they're open on Sunday. We'll see. I know they won't let me film inside because every time I come here they don't let me film, so I'm just gonna go and see if they have that bolt that I'm looking for. This one right here. Get some cool dune buggies. I've been here many times before I bought my motorcycle to look at new bikes. I'm glad I changed my mind, didn't finance one. This thing right here is like $12,000. Dual exhaust. That looks cool. music. me go inside here and check this place out. Well, that was a quick no. Went into the parts department and they say they don't carry parts for Kawasaki's at all. They have to order this part for me. I can order that myself. I never heard of a parts department of a motorcycle dealership that carries multiple brands of motorcycles but don't carry Kawasaki. I just thought that was weird. Alright, well, head on over to Harbor Freight now. Heading over to Harbor Freight. Haven't been in Harbor Freight in a while. I get all this is new here. Mattress, pet club, dog wash, grooming. This is all new. Harbor Freight looks busy. Must have a lot of sales going on. Infinity SUV. Black Friday sale. Friday through Sunday, November 28th, 29th, and 30. Okay, so this is a new one for me. I went online. I was looking at battery chargers on Harbor Freight, and it had an online coupon. And normally this thing is $19.99, and the coupon was for $5.99. And it has the item number, so I went into Harbor Freight and to get see if they had the item number for this battery float charger for my motorcycle. And the item number was right here. I was like, well, let me try this. I'm gonna go to the register and ask them if I can use the online code number. And she's like, what's the code number? I put it in, boom, and I got this for $6.99. I was like, whoa, that is cool, man. So it's an automatic battery float charger, because I haven't ridden my bike in a week, and I went out to start it yesterday and its battery's dead. I don't know, it's been really cold the last week at night, and I wonder if I don't know if I left the switch on or the cold drained it, but I'm gonna go hook this up. So can't beat that, man. Never knew you could do that. Go online and get a online coupon. For normally it's $19.99. They had it on sale for I forget how much, but I didn't have any coupons this way. I don't like having that. But now I got a battery charger. I'm happy. Charge my battery in my motorcycle. $6.99, can't beat that, man. Because I was expecting to spend $19.99. Shut up already. And now I'm off to go get some gas for my truck. And some bobo tea if it's open. I don't know what time they open on Sunday. Give my wife her rice. We eat a lot of rice in my house. Well, that's a first. There's a huge clock over there. I never even knew it was there before. It's like a Big Ben. Let me see. Let me go get a shot of that clock. I've never seen that clock before. Just right now, huh? Big Ben. At the time, 11:29. Yeah, close enough. Alright, off to get boba tea and some gas and rice. They're all in the same area. You can tell it's Sunday too by the traffic is dead around here. Let me cut through Discount Tire. You know, a company, when they shut down on Sunday, you know they make a lot of money. There's only two companies in this town that I know of that shut down on Sunday. That's Discount Tire. In Florida, they shut down on Sunday too. Discount Tire and Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday. So you make a lot of money if you're closed on Sunday. I don't know if Radio Shack. No, Radio Shack's open. I thought that Radio Shack closed. Hell no. It is really windy today too, man. Target, Starbucks. I don't know how much these guys get paid to hold these signs, but you couldn't pay me enough to do that. I would be bored within the first 2 minutes. I would be bored out of my mind. Which way do I want to go? Beautiful mountains today, man. I love these mountains. Although it's only 64 degrees, it doesn't feel cold, but my knee is killing me. There's like a dampness in the air or something. They say, oh, go to Arizona, good for your joints. My ass. My joints hurt. I got a bad hip and a bad knee. They hurt on freaking cold days. Whoever started that rumor, they're wrong. Oh, I need to go to Bookman's too. I need some more reading material. I read my motorcycle magazines cover to cover. I bought 2 of them last time. Look at that old GMC. Can't really see it. I'll stop at Bookman's on the way back. Mainly I just came in town to get that battery charger there, that float battery charger. It's my battery. It's a really tiny little battery. Whew. What's up with these moto vloggers on YouTube, man? And they can't ride in the cold weather because up where they're at, North Canada, they're all playing freaking, turning their moto vlog channels into gaming channels. I don't know. I got every gaming system they got out there, and they just bore me. I can't play them. Plus, when I try to play with my son on Xbox or PS4, he just shoots me all the time. Pisses me off. We're supposed to be on the same team, and he shoots me. It cracks him up. I mean, it cracks him up. I know he's gonna shoot me too, and I tried to run and hide, and he still gets at me. He's like a professional sniper, man. The worst is when he doesn't shoot me in the first 5 minutes, he goes and hides, and he's get that sniper rifle, and he gives me headshots all the time, and he just cracks him up, man. I don't know. So I can't play games with him anymore. It's no fun. See that pothole? Oh my God, that's a huge pothole. If you go to my motorcycle channel, 1 Down 4 Up, you'll see that I hit a pothole. You don't actually see me hitting a pothole. You see the aftermath of me hitting a pothole, and it messing up my brake light and everything. But I digress. That's new. QT, that's new. I haven't been in town in a while. Trying to think what to say. Right, Batman? I'm Batman. I haven't done anything of the normal stuff that I usually do on the weekends when I come to town, because we haven't been coming to town the last couple of weekends. I don't know what we just got burned out or what. We stopped eating out and everything. I mean, we've eaten out at everywhere you can think of eating out around here. Even the new spicy Asian or Asian spice, that one's gotten really old, because the first week it opened up, we ate there every single day. This Chinese buffet restaurant closed down here, and I mean, whoever heard of a Chinese buffet closing down? That closed down. The Blockbusters there closed down. This Chi-Chi's or CC's Pizza, oh man, we used to love to go there. $5. That's gone. That's shut down. But they're still running the commercials on TV. Crazy. All right, well, let me get focusing here, and I'll be back. There's a mountain way down over there. I'm up in the northwest part of town, going to get my boba tea, my gas, and my rice for my wife. When I first moved back into the States from Indonesia, when we lived in Indonesia, we came back to the States. First, we went to Las Vegas, because I got family in Las Vegas. Went and stayed 2 months in Las Vegas. My wife wanted to live in Las Vegas, but she has a gambling problem. She gambles too much. There's an Asian in her, I guess. I don't know, I got Asian in me too, but I'm not a gambler. Then from Las Vegas, we flew out to Florida, where I bought a house out there and decided I didn't want to live in Florida, because I lived there 25 years. My daughter lives in the house now, buying the house from me. But I decided to come to Tucson because my mother lives here, and she's up in age. I think she's like 76, 77 years old. But I moved over there, right over there. This is where we moved to. There's an apartment complex called, is it Palm Canyon or Canyon Palms? Something like that. Palm Canyon Apartments, something like that. I don't know. It's got palm trees all around that apartment complex. My wife loves palm trees. And it's a beautiful apartment complex. And I lived there a year and a half before we found our house out where we live now, that I bought. And and moved from there, and from there to where I live is 25 miles exactly. So it was a nice farm house. I got it because it had a nice workout room, had swimming pool and jacuzzi, and you know what? I never used any of that stuff, and that was the reason why I rented an apartment there. But yeah, the weird way I got my house is I got it on. It's kind of like it was a government auction, kind of like on eBay. You make a bid on it, and it had been for sale for 3.5 years. There's the Chinese restaurant Lily's and the Bing's Bobo Tea over there. Yeah, so I met the realtor agent, and you know, I've been talking to her for 3 months before we bought the house, and got to know her pretty good. She had a pretty good sense of humor. Then I found that house that we live in, and I told her. She's like, it's been empty for 3.5 years. You know, it's a government auction. You make a bid on it. You know, if you make a good enough bid, you probably get it because it's been for sale for so long. And the government, the banks just want to get money out of it. So I made a bid on it, and I told her, don't make a bid until the last 3 minutes of the auction, and then make this bid, which was like, I don't know, 20,000 less than what they were asking. And I know I'm going to get the house. I just knew I was going to win the bid. And I was at the house right before the bid was going open, and the back door was open. I was walking around in the house checking it out, and she called me. She said, guess what? I said, you guess what? I'm inside the house. She's like, how did you get inside the house? I said, the back door was open. It had an air conditioning unit in the backyard, and when I first saw the house and I was walking around in the house, somebody stole the appliances that were in it and stole the air conditioning unit. And I was telling her, and she goes, well, it looks like you're going to have to buy new appliances because you won the bid. And I was like, I knew I was going to win it, man. Who's not going to take a bid? The house has been for sale for 3.5 years, and you make a bid. You know, they want to get their money. There's Lily's. That's where we go all the time. Chinese grocery store. Well, I gotta pump this gas. So, I'll be back. Lily's Chinese restaurant, grocery store. I gotta remember what rice they get. Three Asian women, something like that. That's the Indonesian aisle right there. I was surprised she only told me to get rice. Jasmine rice. Oh, 3 ladies brand. That's what she told me to get. Now, how big of a bag? $38, $20. Many different rices. Let me see if there's any other brown rice. Cocoa rice. I think I get the 20-pound bag. Jasmine rice. $20. 3 ladies. Well, every time I come in this area of town, I always got to get my Bing's boba tea. I don't drink it with boba in it though, because I don't like this stuff. It's sour. The little like jelly beans of liquid, you bite them and they squirt in your mouth. But I love me some Thai tea. I don't know what it tastes like. It don't really taste like tea. It kind of tastes like chocolate milk. But then it doesn't taste like chocolate milk. It tastes like, kind of tastes like tea, but chocolate milk tea. I don't know how to describe it. I first discovered Thai tea about 5 years ago. I was in a Chinese restaurant and I ordered tea, and she brought me Thai tea. She thought I ordered Thai tea, and I said, what is this? And she's like, oh, that's Thai tea. And she brought me a freaking huge jug of it. And I said, Thai tea? What is Thai tea? I never heard of it before. She's like, oh, you don't like? I take it away, bring back regular tea. I'm like, no, let me taste it, let me try it. I tasted it and I liked it, and I'm like, my God, this stuff is good. So they put like milk in it. It's black tea, and they put like milk in it, and I don't know, some kind of sweetener or something. That's a nice looking little scooter. That's a good Japanese restaurant to eat. They get some good food there. I digress. Anyways, maybe if you're from Britain, right? If you're from Britain, maybe you like Thai tea, because they put like milk in their tea in Britain, in London. Look at this pothole. This is what. These are killers, man. See that? They're all over the place, man. That's about the size I hit, but with the edge right there on the concrete, the edge like that, but in the middle of the road on my motorcycle. And it's like, you got to really be paying attention, because there's a girl looking at me like, is he talking to that camera? You got to be paying attention when you're riding in these roads in Tucson, because they'll mess you up, man. I've hit them in my truck before, to where I've had to get in alignment because I hit it so hard. Not this truck, but I had a different truck before. Alignment cost me $75, man. But yeah, these roads are rough. So I'm on my way over to Bookman's. It's a bookstore. They still use books. I'm gonna go check out the motorcycle magazines before I head home. This is just a random video today of random stuff. We'll be talking about random stuff, showing random stuff in the Santa Catalina Mountains. Beautiful. It's still 64 degrees. It hasn't changed 1 degree since I left my house. It said 64 degrees right there, outside temperature. And it still hasn't been. I've been driving around here for, I don't know, an hour and a half now. But yeah, go over to Bookman's and check out the motorcycle magazines. I need something else new to read. I love to read. I used to have a stuttering problem as a kid, and the teacher would call me up to the front of the class to read an English class, and I'd rather shit my pants than stand up in front of the class and read. I would just get up there and just be quiet. I wouldn't even read. I'd just stay quiet, and then she would tell me to have a seat. And I get so embarrassed. So I would read comic books, and that's taught me how to read, reading comic books. But what's up, man?
Nice camera.
What's that?
That's a nice camera.
Oh yeah, making videos.
That's a nice one too.
Yeah?
Big one. I wish, you know.
Here,
I don't know how it works, but
here, man. I got some change, a pocket full of change here. There you go.
thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Janusz.
Janusz?
I am from Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
How long you been in Tucson?
11 years.
11 years?
12, 15. In America, almost 4 years.
In America, almost 4 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I travel, you know, all United States.
Really?
Because I work with the Ringing Brothers Circus.
What did you do?
Everything. It's most clubs. Set up.
Oh yeah?
Have a couple years, you know, I dress elephant, you know, with costume.
Really?
15 elephants, be another guy, you know.
Oh, sounds like an interesting job.
Yeah, good money too, but I lost, you know, because too much drink.
I have to go. The light's green. You take care of yourself, man. Stay warm. Hope that helps you out. Guy had an interesting story, but I have to go because the light is green and there's cars behind me before they start blowing the horn. He said he worked for Ringling Brothers. I think he said 11 years doing props and wearing costumes for the Christmas trees over there. I don't remember his name. I forgot it already. But yeah, seemed like he had an interesting story traveling around America. He's from Poland. I always like to help out homeless people because you never know, one day you might be homeless yourself. You know, put out good stuff, put out good energy, get good energy back. And I wish the light was a little bit longer because I was really interested in the story, Ringling Brothers. I mean, shoot, when's the last time I heard the name Ringling Brothers? I haven't been to a circus since I was about 13, 14 years old. I don't even hear anything about the circus anymore. Anyways, I gave him a freaking handful of change. I don't know, probably about maybe $3-4 of change I had. That's all I had on me. I don't carry cash. Credit cards, that's it. But I just took the change. I had a whole bunch of change right here. I just took it all out right after I got my boba tea, and I was like, I'm gonna put this in my jar when I get home, and then he looked like he could use a hot cup of coffee or something, because how windy it is. Anyways, I'm gonna head to Bookman's, and I'm not gonna film inside because, well, maybe I will. I'll just start a different video. Who knows? But that's where I'm headed now. Random stuff and random acts of kindness. I gotta review this video, find out what his name was. I forgot already. Man, I'm terrible at names. 2 seconds after he told me his name, I already forgot it. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. Anybody else have that problem? Yeah, anyways, I learned how to read by buying comic books, Spider-Man comic books, Batman comic books, and I would read and read and read and read and read and read, reread and reread. Couldn't wait till the next comic book come out the next month. And to this day, I read a lot, and I've focused on my stuttering problem I had as a kid. I mean, I practice and practice and practice and practice and practice, and every now and then I still get tongue tied up, but not as bad as it was when I was a kid. But anyways, there's Bookman's right over there in that shopping center. They usually have a bunch of cool looking off-road four-wheel drive vehicles here, but I think that shop is closed. Oh, this is going to be a long video, random stuff. Bike carriers. I sold my bike carrier. Anyways, I'm going to head over there to Bookman's, and maybe I'll film inside, maybe I won't. I don't know yet. Depends how loud the music is in there. I used to be a good Molina toast, but I can't even say that shit. Used to be a good Mexican restaurant, but now that food is like, oh man, took my wife there. I was telling her how good it was and everything. Took my wife there, and she's like, that is the worst tasting Mexican food ever. I'm like, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Oh, look, here's a Panda House stir fry. I didn't know that was there. Looks empty. He was liking my camera. Whatever the Poland guy's name was. That really irritates me. I can't remember. Look at this. Charge your electric car for free right here. Get recharged at Bookman's electric vehicles right there. So I'm inside Bookman's. Look at the magazines. Looking for a cafe racer type magazine. Dirt rider, motocross, off-roads, lowriders. I used to buy that magazine a lot. Super Street, Honda, Chevy. I don't see a cafe racer type. Dirt rider, hot bike. This looks cool. It's like a rat rod type looking thing. Cruisers, sports, baggers. Got everything except cafe racer. Dirt riders. Alrighty, ready. Oh, I'm gonna look around here. So I'm done with Bookman's. Oh, it's chilly outside now. Wind is blowing. I picked up this bike right here. That's pretty cool. Picture there. Just want to show you. Check out these cool rings here. Skull rings. I like silver jewelry. But check out this bike here. Nice looking bike, man. I haven't read anything about it, but looks like it's got an I-beam here. Some kind of, what was that, oil thing there or something? Sitting right on the ground. Yeah, she's definitely riding squid. But look at the size of these wheels. I don't know anything about it. I haven't read anything. I just opened it up. This is the first thing it opened up to. That is sweet looking. Check this out, man. That is badass. I don't have my glasses, so it's kind of blurry, but from what I can see, it's really, really nice. But yeah, can't wait to get home to read this. Flip through here a little bit. Only $3 for this. They're like $7 at Walmart for motorcycle magazines. And I don't know what the month is on this, but it can't be too old. It's a nice bike. Can't be too old. I don't see the month on here anywhere. Can't see the month. It's upside down. I guess it's the guy who used to own it. June. Yeah, so it's not that old. June, July, August, October, 6 months, 5 months. Icon 1000. Yeah, that's definitely riding squid there. That's the worst safety gear I've ever seen. That's a nice looking bike though. What is that right there? I guess I'll end it on that. Thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. If you leave the comment at the bottom, you take the time to leave a comment, I'll take the time to respond. And thanks to everybody for supporting me in my YouTube channel. Check out my second channel, One Down, Four Up. And I'll put a link down in the description. If you're just new to my channel, you're just surfing the internet. But this has been my driving in Tucson random thoughts and random places. I'm gonna go read my magazine.